My presentation is about how music influences the way we rest and how we fall asleep. Or not fall asleep, but wake up. Oh. Okay. So I want to ask some of you guys, how do you fall asleep? Do you, it could be like rain sounds, ASMR, or like just silence. Like, I need 2 people to raise their hands.
Wait, what are we
Hi.
I like going to sleep with rain sounds.
Rain sounds?
Yes.
No.
I need white noise.
White noise? Okay. And then how about 2 people, how do you wake up?
My body does not lose my sleep for my alarm. It's not.
So everybody just wakes up on its own? Okay.
My mom bought me an alarm.
Yeah. Does it have sound? Yeah. Or is it just, okay. Alright. So, those, like, these different sounds are all collectively, usually they have tempos. Your alarm, it usually has a beat per minute, or like, if it's like, yeah, it's gonna, I mean, I'll explore and dive into that, but this presentation will continue on all that. So I first want to start out about who studies sleep. It's actually a very well-versed and well-researched topic. So there are sleep scientists, neuroscientists, music therapists, and traditional therapists that use sleep or music therapy for sleep inhibition. And there's also a lot of research and studies around the interaction of music and sleep. There's also several and many organizations that study and use music to help people sleep. And then there's also just devices like, the things that scan your wave, not your brainwaves, not the MRI, but it's called a electro EEG, I'm not pronouncing that. Anyway. So, for falling asleep, there's, like you guys said, you gave some examples, there's many different ways you can fall asleep. But, what is the best way to fall asleep? That's the real question. We've always thought about that since we were little. Like, do I fall asleep right now at like 10 p.m.? Does it matter if I put on rain sounds? It does actually matter. So, when you do fall asleep, it actually benefits you a lot by listening to music that replicates your sleeping heart rate. And that could be around 50 beats per minute. And music with that tempo usually is like acoustic songs, classical music, could be meditation music. And I mean, although rain sounds aren't technically music, they do have, like I said before, a tempo. They always have a beat to it. It's underlying, and it's a pattern that your brain likes to hear. So, your brain, everything that you do, everything that you enjoy, it has a pattern to it. And if a song has structure, if it has predictability, then you will fall asleep to it. It could be like, I don't know, some pop song that is like why would you fall asleep to that if it's super loud? You will fall asleep if it's predictable and there's nothing like, the transitions are smooth. Also, by falling asleep to music, your stress levels will deplete and be reduced, and then it also calms your brain waves so that when you have like dreams and deep sleep, delta and theta brainwaves, they are enhanced, and you might even have better dreams and more restorative. So, for waking up, on the other end, you're also thinking, does it matter? What about like alarms? Does that matter? I mean, they're kind of in a similar category, and yes, they do. So, before we start that, I want to play 2 different alarm sounds, and I want you guys to listen carefully and tell me which you think would be better waking up to. let me break it down. The second one, the one that was like, but the second one with that like, it has more of a rhythm and a pattern to it that's melodic. And any melodic rhythm that you hear in music, especially something calming like that, is much better to wake up to compared to, let's just say, that loud alarm that you might have on your phone that you would wake up to every day to go to school. Why that is? Sleep inertia. So those like 30, 15 minutes you're trying to wake up, it sucks a lot. But part of it is because you are waking up to a really annoying alarm that you're just like, oh, I hate this so much. So if you're listening to some sort of musical pattern like that, and it's calming, it will actually grind you up and wake you up faster and make you feel more exuberant and energized. So when you do that, and then let's just say, you're getting up, you're like, I gotta brush my teeth, go to your bathroom. I recommend playing a song, any song you're choosing. It's better to play relaxing music just to get you in the mood, but play a song, and it actually energizes and makes you very happy to start your day. Even if you do have a stressful day ahead of you, it makes you feel like you can take it on. And then, that's my conclusion. I just wanted to share how music can affect the way you sleep, and I hope that this helps and maybe you will implement something in your life.
You have questions for Carl?
I live in Google Home. I do listen to rain songs too. I prefer it. I was going to talk about white noise, but I wanted to more focus on music, but white noise definitely contributes to like the delta and beta brainwaves. So yeah.
What do you use to wake up?
I actually used that second alarm. So it does help, really. I used to have that first alarm that was like the radar, and every time that I listened to it, I would physically like just cringe, And I started doing that, and then I also looked up a while, which inspired me to do this for my project. I looked at how can I wake up more efficiently, and so I did that, the second ringtone, and then I also did like calming music when I woke up.